Alright, so now in the in cap, so we're gonna put our key in the on position. My ABI light is turned on and off, so that means that it's working properly. Now I'm going to make sure that my truck is in neutral and both of my brakes are applied. Now I'm gonna start my engine. And now remember, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about the gauges. And we're gonna start with the oil pressure gauge. It's building to normal, warning lights off. Here I have my water temperature gauge and it's building to normal, warning lights off. In the middle I have my volt gauge and my volt gauge show me that my alternator is working properly between 12 and 14, warning lights off. Here I have my DEF fluid that is on the proper level, warning lights off, and both of my air pressure gauges are building between 120 and 140. Between 120 and 140 my governor will cut off, warning lights off. And we finish now with the gauges. So my meters properly mounted and secured in both sides, and clean and visible and on my position. Here we have the seat belt, properly mounted and secured in both sides with no cracks, no cuts, and click in and click out properly, or it's working properly. So here in the middle you guys gonna have the 3 reflector triangles inside of the red box and are secure. Here we have the fire extinguisher that is properly mounted and secure with the clamp and is fully charged. How I know? Because I checked the gauge. And now here I have my extra fuel box. And now I'm gonna check my heater. So my heater, and my heater is working properly. Now I'm gonna check my defrost. And my defrost is working properly. Now my windshield, properly mounted and secure with no cracks, clean and visible, no illegal stickers, and no obstruction on my view. My wipers working properly, and my washer fluid working properly and it's on the proper level. And now we're gonna talk about the 3 part of the wiper, that is the wiper arm, blade, and rubber, properly mounted and secure with no cracks and no cuts on the rubber. Now my left signal light, my right signal light, and my 4-way flashers working properly. My low beam and my high beam working properly. My electrical horn or city horn working properly, and my air horn or country horn working properly. And now we finish with the in-cap, so we're gonna do our service brake, right? So on the service brake, so we're gonna start first, we're gonna check our truck brake. So we're gonna release the red one that is for the trailer. Now we're gonna put a truck and drive, and we're just trying to go forward. And my truck brake is working properly. And now I'm gonna check my trailer brake, so I'm gonna release the yellow one and I'm gonna apply the red one. Same thing, now just trying to go forward. And now I'm gonna check my service brake, so I just go forward 5 miles per hour. And as my steering wheel don't move to the left or right, so that means that it's working properly and I don't need to adjust my brakes. And remember guys, when you do your service brake, always keep your hands close to the steering wheel, okay? So now we're gonna release both of the brakes and we go forward. So be careful here, I'm gonna stop hard. And working properly because my steering wheel don't move to the left or right. And now remember, before after we turn off the engine, we have to make sure that both of the gauges build to 120 and 140 again. And right there, my cover not cut off, so that means that both of my gauges are building between 120 and 140. So I finished my cabin test. Now I'm gonna start my brake test. So we're gonna turn off the engine. Now we're gonna put our key again in the on position, and I'm gonna put my foot lightly on the brake, and I'm gonna release both of my parking brakes. First the yellow one, and then the red one. So one, now the red one. And now I'm waiting till my air pressure gauge is stabilized. And right there, my gauge is stabilized. So now I cannot lose more than 4 pounds in 1 minute. And if you are class B, I cannot lose more than 3 pounds in 1 minute. So now we're gonna put our timer close to the gauges. And alright sir, 30 seconds has passed and I don't hear any leaks. Remember, if you have leaks, okay sir, 30 seconds has passed, I lose more than 4 pounds, yes, I have a leak. And alright sir, 1 minute has passed. I don't hear any leaks. And if you have leaks, same thing. Okay sir, 1 minute has passed. I lose more than 4 pounds. Yes, I have a leak. Now, in 55 pounds or before, my brake alarm is gonna activate. So now we're gonna pump on the brake. And remember, it's 55 pounds or before, not between 50 and 55 or 55 and 60, okay? So in 55 pounds or before, my brake alarm is gonna activate. Now we're gonna pump in the brake. And right there, my brake alarm is working properly. And now between 20 and 40 pounds, both of my brakes are going to pop out. Now we're gonna wash our brakes. Why? Because sometimes one pop out and the other one not. And if you say I finished my brake test and just one pop out, you automatic fail. So you have to make sure that both of your brakes pop out. And when the brakes pop out, don't touch your brake. Just turn off your niche and say, I finished my brake test. So between 20 and 40 pounds, both of my brakes are going to pop out. If that happens, remember, just keep pumping. Don't touch the yellow one. And right there, both of my brakes pop out, working properly, and I finished my brake test. Any questions?